Hello, John Coleman families. My name is Mrs. Brown. I'm the principal here at JCE, and we are so excited to have your students back at school with us, ready to learn. I wanted to give you a little bit of information here at the start of open house, just so that you have the most up-to-date information. I do have an assistant principal on campus. Her name is Mrs. Imamali, so you might hear from one or both of us from time to time. I'm going to check my notes up here. I wanted to let you know that at John Coleman, we have two school buildings, so we house two buildings on one campus. The main building houses kindergarten through 5th grades, as well as our 3 integrated pre-K classrooms, and our annex houses 12 voluntary pre-K classrooms, as well as the Rutherford County Virtual School. So it's a very busy campus with one way in to John Coleman and one way out. So I want to give you a little bit of information and an update about safety for this school year. At John Coleman, that's my number one priority, is to make sure that all of our students are safe each and every single day. So there may be some policies that you were not aware of, and I just want to make you aware of those quickly. If you arrive at school and need to check out your child, you have to show a government-issued identification card. That's very important, and parents get very upset whenever they are asked to show their identification, but that's policy in all Rutherford County schools. Also, our school day begins at 7:30 and ends at 2:30. We open up our doors for arrival for our bus riders and our car riders starting at 6:45 for the main building, and students are allowed to have breakfast in the morning, or they can wait in the gym at the start of the school until the bell rings. We do start classes at 7:30 sharp, so if you arrive after the doors in the back of the building have been closed, you need to pull around to the front office, park, and check your child in, and they will be considered tardy. Also, if you check your child out early from school before the end of the school day, that also counts as a tardy, so you may see that on your attendance records. Please remember that for safety reasons, we do not allow anyone to check their child out after 2 p.m. So if you need to pick up your child early, please make sure to make arrangements to do that before 2 p.m. because we start our dismissal at 2:20, and so it gets very busy and very hectic at that time. I want you to also remember that in the back of the car rider line, in the back of the building, if you are picking up your child for dismissal, we just ask that you do not arrive before 2:10 p.m. because 240 pre-K schoolers are next door and they need to dismiss before you all do. So you will trap a parent in, or you'll be asked to drive back around if you arrive before 2:10. So please avoid arriving before 2:10 p.m. just so we can get all of those 240 students, who each and every one of them are car riders, are able to dismiss safely. Also, we want to invite you to join us on Class Dojo. Class Dojo is our main form of communication here at JCE. It is an app on your phone, and your classroom teacher has the code to join us on that app. The reason why I use it as our main form of communication is because we have many families who do not speak English, and it translates all of our communication for them. Also, I like to send out phone call reminders as well as emails. So if you have checked that your native language in your household is something other than English, you will receive those emails in that other language if it's Spanish or Arabic. So just want to let you know. But all of our information comes first and foremost through Class Dojo. So please make sure to join. It's very important so we can get you all the up-to-date information happening at JCE. We do have a large cafeteria here at JCE in our main building, but our 240 pre-K schoolers, our pre-K children next door, have to eat in our main building. And because of that reason, we are not able to accommodate parents to come and have lunch with students on campus. We just can't house that many at the same time. I have approximately 768 students on campus, and we're not able to house any additional people for visitors for lunch at this time. If that changes later in the school year, we'll be sure to let you know. Also, we do feed our Rutherford County Virtual School students who are on campus as well. So that adds to more people that we need to make sure have accessibility to our lunches here on campus. I want to make sure everyone realizes that this school year you do have 8 parent notes that you're able to send in for your students' absences. And then beyond those 8 parent notes, students will be counted unexcused as an absence unless they have a doctor's note from the doctor for an illness. So all doctor's notes are always excused, but you do have 8 parent notes to use throughout the school year. So if your child is absent, please don't hesitate to write a note to the teacher letting them know why your child was out and what day they were out. That way we get that noted in their attendance record. All right, I do want to give you an update about COVID policy. We do not take accountability and report our COVID numbers any longer in our Rutherford County school system. So if your child or family member contracts COVID, you just follow your doctor's recommendation. I think the most up-to-date policy says that family members who have COVID have to quarantine for 5 days, and then if their symptoms have improved without medication, they can mask up and wear a mask for the next 5 days. So if you have any student that has contracted COVID here at John Coleman, you just let the office know, and we can make sure and note that in the attendance for your student. But please follow your doctor's recommendations. Also, this school year, we have a new change. Our bus handbook for Rutherford County has been updated with several changes, and that can be found on the county website. But I made a little small bus contract and a cafeteria contract that's going out to all of our families, if it hasn't already, just to give you those updates. So please read those bus contracts and cafeteria contracts to make sure that your child understands how to be respectful, responsible, and safe in those locations, and we ask that you sign it. If you would like a copy, we can make a copy and send that back for you. But we do have that change this school year where we have those contracts. We have conducted the bus expectation lessons as of yesterday. All bus riders got on the bus with either Mrs. Amamelie or myself, and we reviewed all of those expectations to keep our students safe and help them understand what that bus contract means. We have had, unfortunately, several accidents in the county since the school started last Friday, where students were unsafe after they got off of the bus and accidents have happened. So we just want you to help underscore that students always cross in front of the buses at their bus stops. If you have any questions about bus transportation, please don't hesitate to call the front office and we can help direct you and get you that correct information. We also conducted cafeteria lessons day before yesterday for every single student at John Coleman, except for our kindergartners who were not here yet. So our kindergarten teachers will take care of that. But there is an extra incentive for proper cafeteria behavior so that students can be rewarded for meeting those expectations. And that is why we have a cafeteria contract. If you would like a copy of that as well, just let your teacher know. We'll be glad to get a copy of that for you after you've signed it. The next thing I want to talk about is if you have not verified your students' data enrollment on Skyward and you need some assistance with that, please don't hesitate to call the front office. We will get that taken care of for you and walk you through the process. One step in that is to complete the nutrition form. We have many of our families who have already done this, but some of you may need a paper copy instead of doing the nutrition form online. This will help your child to be able to qualify for free or reduced breakfasts and lunches for this school year, since the state of Tennessee has decided no longer to give students free breakfast and lunch. So this year it's very important that you fill that out so we can get that taken care of for you. If you need a paper copy, please let your teacher know and we'll get that to you as soon as we possibly can. The last thing I need to let you know that is a change for this school year is that Rutherford County has moved to a 10-point grading scale in 3rd through 12th grades here in RCS. That means that all of our grading scale has changed for those grades, and now it will be on a 10-point scale, much like it is in the universities. So your teachers will have a copy of that they can review for you as well. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And now your teachers will walk through their grade level expectations and classroom expectations. If you ever need anything from me, please do not hesitate to email me at brownc@rcschools.net. Connect with me on your students' Classroom Dojo. I'm connected to every classroom, or simply call the office at 615-904-6740. We're so excited to have your students here, and our theme this school year is On a Safari for Success. We are looking forward to having a great school year. Thank you.